Welcome to all. In this video, we will see about agrobacterium mediated gene transfer. Agrobacterium mediated gene transfer is a biological method of gene transfer widely used for developing transgenic plants of specific species. It implies low cost and the technique is very easy to follow only in the selected host plants. Large number of dicots and some monocots and gymnosperm plants are transformed with recombinant DNA using this technique. So here the plant would secreting some certain phenolic like compound. Those are sensed by the agrobacterium. It have some internal genes. Once it is sensed, the agrobacterium move towards that and interact with wounded region and inject portion of it DNA called tDNA from its plasmid to the host cell. Then it expresses certain auxin cytokines favorable for the multiplication formation of ground galls in the host cell so that agrobacterium can take the nutrients from such cells. So now we will briefly see the structure of the Ti plasmids or Ri plasmid. So this Ti or Ri plasmids containing origin of replication for agrobacterium and it have open catabolism genes that can catabolize the opines such as nopolene and other compounds into which act as a food material for the agrobacterium. In addition, it have a group of genes called Vir genes. These genes recognize the wound signal in the plants and trigger the bacterium to move towards the wound region. In addition, it have another segment of DNA that are flanked by approximately 25 nucleotide sequence repeats called left border and another one is called right border. Between the left border and right border, a group of genes are present along with promoters such as the genes for auxins, genes for cytokinins and genes for opines. So the key advantage of or feature of this plasmid is when it is present inside the agrobacterium and agrobacterium infect the wound of the plant cells. Whatever DNA present in between left border and right border is efficiently transferred into the plant cells and this portion is integrated with host chromosomes of the plant cells. Then they can express the auxin protein, cytokines and opines and the secreted opines are catabolized by agrobacterium and it is acting as a food material for the agrobacterium for their survival. The scientists removed the unwanted portions of the genes and undesirable characteristics of the genes from the Ti plasmids and they incorporated their desirable portion of genes such as selection markers and scorable markers and multiple cloning site promoters and terminator sequences so that any gene of interest can be cloned and it will be used. So this is original Ti plasmids and this one is modified or engineered disarmed Ti plasmids. It have origin of replication, open catabolism genes, Vir genes and between left border and right border sequences are replaced with multiple cloning site where we can clone gene of interest. In addition, the gene coding selection marker along with promoter and terminator sequence also present. Now we will see briefly about the mechanism of tDNA transfer into the plant cells. So when the Ti plasmid is present inside the agrobacterium and agrobacterium contact the plant cells, the region along with left border and right border and flanked DNA sequence are excised out from the plasmid and it move from agrobacterium to plant cells through a assistance of a group of proteins. The wounded plants make a wide variety of phenolic compounds such as acetosyringone, coniferyl alcohol and vanillin. These are recognized by the protein called Vir-A protein that is encoded by the Ti plasmid and Vir-A activates Vir-G by phosphorylation. So this Vir-A and Vir-G activation resulted in single-stranded tDNA molecules linked by the Vir2 proteins at the end and another Vir-E2 protein is fully coated the tDNA and prevent it from interaction with bacterial DNA strands. Then 11 more Vir-B protein molecules are produced in the agrobacterium and Vir-D4 proteins helps to form the pores and direct the tDNA from the agrobacterium into the plant cells. The tDNA travels from the agrobacterium to plants and Vir-H protein detoxify harmful phenolic substances that can induce the Vir genes and Vir-F is host specific and another chemical called agrosins. The agrosins are genes encoded by the plasmids other than the Ti plasmid. So we will see the engineered fragment between the left border and right border. For an example, this is left border and right border. For any expression vector, we have to incorporate one selection marker. And in eukaryotic gene structure, we know we need a promoter, then gene of interest, then we have a stop signal or terminator signals. So as a selection marker, here hygromycin is used as a plant selection marker, and it is derived by cauliflower mosaic virus promoter, and it has stop signal or terminator signals by cauliflower mosaic virus poly A signal. And in the middle we have a LAG-C promoter followed by LAG-Z alpha gene, and in between there is a multiple cloning site region. Here we can insert our gene of interest. And to study the scorable expression, again cauliflower mosaic virus promoter followed by GUS and NAS poly A terminator sequence will be present. Here one hygromycin is acting as a selection marker of the callus, and GUS will help us to see the expression pattern of the transgene inside the plant cells. tDNA repeat contains the reporter gene GUS under the control of cauliflower mosaic virus proteins, and LAG-C gene under the control of the LAG-C promoter. Between them, the multiple cloning site helps to insert our gene of interest. Now we will briefly see the Agrobacterium transformation procedure of transferring our gene of interest into the plant cells. First we have to amplify, get large amount of plasmids, then we cut with the help of specific restriction enzymes at the multiple cloning site. Same restriction enzyme is used to cut two ends of our gene of interest. During their amplification we have to add the adapters carrying such sequences. Then we have to combine our gene of interest at the multiple cloning site region by incubating with the DNA ligase. Then again the plasmids are transformed inside E. coli system, amplified into large number, and the plasmids are purified. These engineered plasmids are transferred into specific engineered Agrobacterium strain that can support good transformation efficiencies. And this Agrobacterium strain carrying the plasmid of interest is co-cultured with callus cells or leaf or root or shoot explants, so that the Agrobacterium can sense the explants by the wounded regions. The cutting edge makes the wound in the explants that is recognized by the Agrobacterium, and it can transfer the tDNA portion inside the plant cells during this step. Then we have to carefully regenerate the plants with appropriate selection markers so that plant cells carrying DNA region integration with chromosomes can survive and revive. Finally, we have to regenerate into whole plants which are carrying the gene of interest. Now we will see about the future of binary vector, why we call it as binary vector. Agrobacterium mediated transformation vectors are called binary vectors. The example is P. cambia. The reason is it have two portions. One is called vector backbone with origin of replication region for E. coli and Agrobacterium. It has the selection markers specific to E. coli and Agrobacterium. This will be present here. And another portion is flanked by left border and right border. It is called as tDNA part. It have multiple cloning site for gene insertion, selection markers, and portable marker genes are present in this region, which are more specific for the plant cell expression. So we call it as binary vector. Now the most common binary vector in use for plant transformation is P. cambia vectors that are commercially available. So the plant transformation vector P. cambia is constructed in the Cambia Institute in Australia. P. cambia suffixed with 4 number numeric letters. Each letter denotes specific property of the plasmid. The first digit tell information about the plant selection markers present in the plasmid. So if it is 0 means the no selection marker. If it is 1 means hygromycin is present, 2 is kanamycin, and 3 is phosphonothricin. The second digit denotes bacterial selection markers such as pectinomycin, chloramphenicol, kanamycin, and third digit denotes what kind of polylinker, that means multiple cloning sequence is present in the P. cambia. So if we use PUC18 polylinker sequence, it is 0, and if 8 means it is PUC8 polylinker, if 9 means PUC9 polylinkers. And fourth digit tells about the reporter genes, that is acting as a scorable marker. And fifth digit is present in some P. cambia vectors that used to denote some other special features. And in some vectors the last lagging letter also present. It may be X or Z. The X is the reporter gene lacks its own start codon and the vector is for creating fusions of the reporter. If it is Z means presence of a functional lag ZA for blue-white colony screening that helps during cloning. And another important feature to be followed in agrobacterium transformation is triparental mating. So we amplify and multiply our binary vector in the E. coli and we have to transfer into agrobacterium. But the key problem is they are from two different genera. So in this place we need additional helper cell that helps to transfer this binary vector from E. coli into agrobacterium. In triparallel mating with the help of a helper cell carrying helper plasmids. So in triparallel mating we use another E. coli strain which have a plasmid of fertile plasmid or a plasmid F. This F contains TRA gene so that it can enable the conjugation of two different genera of E. coli strains. When we mix this E. coli carrying F plasmid with E. coli with our binary vector, the F plasmid is transferred into E. coli carrying the binary vector. After that, this E. coli carrying F plasmid and binary vector is interacted with the agrobacterium strain and it will enable the conjugation and the TI plasmid is efficiently transferred inside the agrobacterium tumefaciens. This kind of method is called triparental mating. Several agrobacterium strains has been identified and most commonly used agrobacterium strains for the transformation are LBA4404, GV2260 and C58C1, GV100, EHA101, EHA105 and AGL1. So three most common strains are LBA4404, EHA105 and GV3101. LBA4404 contains octopine kind of opine molecules. GV3101, PMP90RK and EHA105 are suitable for dicots. AGL1 and LBA4404 is suitable for monocots in the agrobacterium mediated transformation procedures. Thank you.